Hello and welcome to WPTrainingManual.com's Elite Members training videos. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your WordPress tutorials. Now, what you're going to need in order to do this is you're going to need to have your own WordPress site. This is about setting up a training section for your clients. And please note that the purpose of these tutorials is to provide you with content for training your clients. It's not the focus of these tutorials is not for SEO because you're not getting completely original tutorials that are unique. Every elite member is getting access to the same tutorials. So it's important to understand that you can post these publicly in your post, in your blog. There's no issues with that. That's as per the terms of your license. But they're not unique content in the sense that these are designed to help you gain search engine rankings or anything like that. The main purpose of these tutorials is to help you train your clients. So you, by all means, feel free to edit the tutorials however you'd like, if you'd like to make the content unique. But SEO is not the main focus of the tutorials. The main tutorials, just to be very clear, is to train your clients how to use their WordPress sites effectively. So you'll need your own WordPress site to host the tutorials. You also need somewhere to upload and serve the images from. Now you will be hosting these images yourself, and you can host them in your own server and use the WordPress media library, or you can use a cloud storage device like Amazon S3. And I'll show you in the tutorial how we use the links. I'll be using Amazon S3 as an example. And you need to have a text editor just to edit the text files that you receive, to customize and add the image links and all of that. So I'm going to show you the setup steps. I'm going to take you through a step-by-step tutorial and show you exactly how to set up the tutorials on your own WordPress site. So we're going to go through the setup steps now. And essentially, I'm going to take you through each of these steps. So the first step here is to download the tutorial files from your members area. And then we're going to unzip and extract the tutorial files. We're going to follow the instructions in the README file. We're going to customize certain tags in the files that are referred to in your notes file. Every tutorial has its own unique notes file, so that anything that we add to the tutorial you can read in the notes file. That could be links to other tutorials, or links to affiliate products, or special messages like calls to action that we suggest you add in the tutorial. I'll show you all of that. And then what we're going to do is, once we prepare the tutorial file in the text editor, we're then going to copy and paste the file into your clipboard. We're going to create a new WordPress post and paste the contents of the clipboard into the WordPress editor in the text tab. We're going to then make final edits to the content, and then you either publish, or you can schedule the tutorial to publish at a later date. And as you add new tutorials to your site, you can go back and add internal links. So you basically start to create an interlinked training site for your clients. And then ultimately you can set the posts, as I mentioned before. You can make them available on your blog to everyone, or you can password protect these, make them private, add them to training membership sites, convert them into PDF files. You can do all sorts of things with these tutorials as per the usage license. So we give you quite a free range of uses. We don't limit what you can do with these tutorials. So let's just jump into it now, and let me just show you how we're going to go and set up these WordPress tutorials on your site. Okay, so here we are in month one, the Elite Members area, and this is your month one content. I covered the Elite Members area tour in a separate video. So I'm going to take you through now and show you how to actually set up one of these tutorials. So let's choose here, Website Planning Process Part 2. You can see this tutorial has over 2,500 words, over 20 images. And so to download this, you can either click on the title, or you can click on the download link. So let's click here on download. This brings up a little dialog window with a zip file. And so we are going to let's just download this here. I've just set up a demo folder to do this. So let's just download the zip file for this tutorial here. So click the save button. Now, once it's downloaded, what we need to do is we need to go and open up that folder. So here's the zip file that we've just downloaded. So all we need to do now is extract the file. So click extract all. Okay, so once the file has extracted, we open it up. So open up the folder. And now what you'll see in here is there will normally be 4 files in each of the tutorial zip files. This one here, images, contains all the images for the tutorials. Now, these are the images that we're going to upload to our own server and then use these in the tutorial. So you'll be hosting the images yourself. Now, with every one of the folders, you get an icons folder, because some of we use certain icons like information and tips, warning, all of that. And so just to save you the time, we include these with every folder. But the main images that you're looking for are the ones that are associated with the tutorial. Now, with some of the tutorials, we include the PowerPoint slide files that we may have created, so you can edit it and customize it if you like. And also some of them include PSD files. Not all of them have PSD files, but areas where in images that we've created that have composite images and arrows and text and things like that, we add. We'll give you the PSD, so if you want to make further edits, you can. So this is the images file. Now, this is your tutorial file, and we're going to use this in a second. Mostly it will just be one file in text format, and I'll show you in a second how all of this works. I just want to go through the other files in your zip file so you understand what you're getting. You've got your instructions. So now every folder has pretty much the same instructions. And these instructions, they basically show you pretty much what I'm showing you here now in instructions. So how to upload the tutorial from the text file, how to add images to the tutorials, how to replace tags for affiliate programs with your own affiliate links, and essentially the step-by-step instructions that I'm showing you now in this video. Okay, so that's your instructions file. You get one of those included in every one of the tutorial folders. And you also get a specific notes file. These are notes that are specific to the tutorial you're working on. For example, in this tutorial, you're going to find that there is a link, a reference to another tutorial, which is the website planning process part 1, because we're working on planning process part 2. Okay, so in the content, you're going to see that there is a tag. And once you've created and uploaded that tutorial, you'll replace the tag in that content with the URL of the tutorial hosted on your site. Some other notes files will include things like affiliate programs and all of that. I'll show you an example here. So for example, this README note here, you can see for this tutorial that we're working on, it makes reference to quite a few other tutorials that you're given as a member. And so once you've created and added all of these tutorials, you would go back here and you would replace these tags with the tutorial links to all of these. So you're creating internal linking in your own training content site. Okay, so your clients will be able to just click on internal links in the content and go to other tutorials. So you're really creating a very comprehensive training site for your clients. Now here you can also see that we mention in this tutorial, we link to we add an external link to the WordPress codex, and we also add links. There's an affiliate link to a theme. So you can see the affiliate program list to join if you like, or if not, you can always just cut things out of the tutorials. You can completely edit the tutorial however you like. That's part of the rights and the privileges you have as an elite member. So if you don't want to be promoting affiliate products in your training content, you can just cut that out or replace it with whatever you like. But we just make it easier for you by telling you these are the affiliate products that we've already included in that tutorial if you'd like to use it. Okay, so just to recap again, so every tutorial folder that you download will contain an images file with all of the images that are included in the tutorial file itself, and we'll go through that now as I'll show you how to set it up. An instructions file, which gives you the step-by-step instructions on how to set up the tutorials, which corresponds with the video training that you're watching right now. And each tutorial has a unique notes file with additional instructions that are specific to that tutorial. So let's now go ahead and add the tutorial to our WordPress site. Okay, so you have a text file that you're going to need to edit. Okay, so I've opened up the tutorial text file. So essentially, just so you understand what we're dealing with here, I've opened up this text file, which you get with every one of your tutorial files. I've opened it up, and now we're going to basically customize and edit this tutorial before we actually add it to our WordPress site. So you want to do this because if you just add the tutorial the way it is, and I'll show you what happens, you're not going to have any images showing, and you're going to have lots of tags and links that link to nowhere because we haven't customized the tutorial yet. So I'm just going to show you how it looks like. I'm going to select and copy the file as is, and we're going to come here to a demo WordPress site, and we're going to create a new post. Okay, so this would be your WordPress site, and we're about to add the tutorial to your site. So if you just come to the text tab, and we're going to work on the classic editor in this example, and then I'll show you later if you want to use the Gutenberg editor what to do. So make sure that you're in the text tab and you paste all of the contents. Now, if you don't edit the file before you paste it, what's going to happen is there will be no images, okay, because you're hosting the images on your own site. So we'll have missing images, we'll have tags here that are linking to nothing because you haven't followed the instructions in the notes for that tutorial yet. So, but everything is already in place. All we need to do is, so you can see there are links already here. What we need to do is we actually, and images already have alt tags and already have captions. Everything is set up for you. All we need to do is make sure that you add the images to your own server or to your cloud host storage device where we can serve images from, and then you have the entire tutorial, all the text which is fully editable, the content in its place, the links, everything will be in place. So we haven't done that yet. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to delete this for now. Okay, I'm just showing you what would happen if you just took the content and pasted it without editing it first. So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at the instructions. So the first thing that we want to do is we want to replace the tag image URL with the actual link to your image. In order to do that, we first have to upload images to your server. I'm going to use my Amazon S3 account to upload images, and so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to find the folder where I've downloaded all of my images. So here are all the images that go into the tutorial. So I'm going to select all of the tutorial images and I'm going to upload them to my Amazon S3 account. So just give it a couple of seconds to upload the images. Now you create your folders wherever it is that you want to host your images, is up to you. Now I've uploaded all of the images and I just got to give permissions so that they will display. So let me just do that. Okay, so now all of the images should display. And now what I'm going to do, I'm going to select all of these images. I'm going to copy the URL. See, this is the URL where these images are hosted. And then I'm going to come and I'm going to paste them in a plain text file. Now, what we are looking for is we want the path to those images. Okay, not the actual image file name. And I'll show you why, because we've already got the images here. That's the image there. All we want to do is we want to replace this tag image URL with the actual image path. So select the image path, copy it to your clipboard, come back to your file and replace the image URL. So select image URL tag in the square brackets and do a search and replace. So wherever there's that tag in your file, replace it with the path URL of your image. Replace all. So 22 replacements were made. Okay, now if I have added icons, this is where we're talking about the icons before. So you also need to make sure, see, this is an icon for the tip, the little light bulb icon. Now I haven't uploaded it to my S3 yet, so let's do that now. Otherwise we're going to get an image missing. So you come back to upload and you open up your icons file, and I know these are the icons that are being used in this tutorial. You can upload all of them if you like, but I'm just going to upload these ones. And once they're added, I also have to set permissions for that. This is only because I'm using Amazon S3. All right, so I've added permissions. Now everything should work. So basically, just to summarize this process so far, all I've done is I've uploaded all the images that I'm going to be using in the tutorial to my, I have to host the images myself. So, you have to host the images yourself. So you either upload them to your media library and then you need to know the path to those images, or you upload them to an external device. And in this case, I'm using Amazon S3. So I've got all of the path to those images and they're right here. That's the path there. I've now replaced the image URL tag throughout my training document with the actual path to the image. So now you can see it all makes sense. This is the full path to where the images are stored, and that's the image we've uploaded as well. So now I'm ready to do it. You can still go and customize it even more if you like, but just for now what I'm going to do is I'm going to select everything. So select everything, copy it to your clipboard. Now we go back to our WordPress site, and now we're going to create a new post and go to the text tab and paste all of the contents from your clipboard. And now when you switch to the visual tab, all of the images should be there. Okay, so here's all the images. So let's take a look. There you go. So now all of the images are showing. So you can further go and customize now. So if you've added website planning process part 1, which is this tutorial here, you would then replace this link with, for part 1, go here, the website planning process part 1, and a link to that tutorial. Okay, and so all the images are showing. As I said, they all have now, they already have your alt tags and captions. Everything is done for you. And now what you need to do is just go through the tutorial, change anything you like, link to whatever you like. It's all up to you. If you notice any spelling errors or anything, please let us know and we'll fix these up for future. You have links to external sites here, and you can, as I said, you fully customize this however you want. Change the images, change the content, add content, delete content, whatever you like. These, I know, this is the URL to this product, but I know they offer an affiliate program. So if you like to swap the link here with your own affiliate link, you can do that. And as you can see, the entire tutorial is pretty much ready to go. This one here has over 2,500 words, so fix it up. This one here links to another tutorial, so how to use WordPress post categories. All of that is explained in each of your notes file that comes with every tutorial. And typically towards the end, you'll find calls to action, and you find things that, these are just suggestions. We highlight them in red. So if you don't want to use this, delete it. If you want to use it, change the color of the font or edit it however you like. So for example, if you want to use this, if you need help with this step, feel free to contact us. You would add a link here, contact us to your contact page. Okay, so this pretty much, we've done pretty much the entire work for you. All you have to do is go here and fine tune it. So it's completely, the look and feel is completely aligned with your business. It comes all the way to the end. and we give credit to the image here, and you can find this in the images register, which is in another tutorial. You can link to continue reading this tutorial, click here, and it goes to the next part of the website planning process. So as you add tutorials, you can come back and create internal links. So as I said, you can create a complete interlinked tutorial system for your users. And later on, when I show you how to customize the manual's documentation, you can then add links from the manual to your own WordPress training site or to your own private membership training site or whatever it is that you've set up. So everything stays within your ecosystem. Okay, so now what we've basically got pretty much is the tutorial set up. And all you would have to do after you fine-tuned and made some adjustments is then basically you can publish it and it's ready to go. Now, one of the things that we also do is we give you the title of the post, and you can customize, you can change it whatever you like. So here, all I would do here is I would copy this, I would add it as the new post. You can change it if you like. I would change the post slug if you want to change it, and obviously add the category, add tags, do whatever you like. So, you know, if I want this to be a category, whatever, doesn't have anything that relates here, but that would be WordPress planning or something like that. You can add that. It's all up to you. This is your site that you're putting together. And when you're all ready to go, I would then hit publish, or you can schedule it, but let's just go publish it for now. And now that it's published, we go to view post. And there's your tutorial. Okay, so it's all set up, ready to go for you. All we've done is, just to summarize, I know this has been a bit of a long tutorial, but all we've done really is we've uploaded images to your own server. We then use the path to those images, replace them in the text file with so that you're hosting your own images. We then customize the tutorial, edit it, do whatever we like, and then when everything is done, we simply publish it, and there's your tutorial. And now what you can basically do is you can it's up to you. You can add it to a membership site. You can make it private. You can password protect it. However you like to do it. You've got full license to edit the content. And obviously, if you like to, you can also take this content and you can turn it into a PDF file to distribute it to your clients. You can do whatever you like. So if we just go through the steps now. So what we've done, as I've shown you how to download the tutorial from the members area, how to unzip and extract the tutorial files. I've shown you the instructions, README file, and the notes file that comes with every tutorial that you download. All we then did is we copy and pasted the tutorial file to your clipboard. We then created a new WordPress post and pasted the clipboard contents into the WordPress editor, edited the content, and published or scheduled the post to publish. And then as you add new tutorials, you can just go back and add internal links, and you set the post to however you like, whether they're public, password protected, add to a training membership site, post them on your blog, convert them to PDF, etc. Okay, so hopefully if there's any steps that you need to understand, again, please just go through the instructions. Just watch this video again, and you'll see how it's done. So I hope you found this information useful, and thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.